And we are rolling. What's up, guys? Welcome to Unlimited Freedom. This is Vaughn with Unlimited Freedom. Today, we're going to get into that Q&A. Also, I'm going to go over all of the platforms that I'm involved in and just give you a quick rundown as to what's going on. This is going to be kind of a combination video. Let's get into it.
You know, if you're not going to become a network marketer, we're not going to pay you what we said we were going to pay you, right? News announcement. And this is a breaking news announcement. And this is a break chat live on Friday. We go NOVATECH update.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.
Right, so first and foremost, guys, I want to get into some recap updates. I'm involved in a lot of crypto platforms, so I want to make sure that I hit every single one of them and just let you know quickly what's going on with each particular platform. I do check my platforms every single day, and I want to make sure that I go through some quick updates. I'm thinking about starting a Payday Thursday rundown episode, right, where every Thursday I do a Payday Thursday rundown where I run down every single thing that I'm involved in and just give you some quick blow-by-blow updates, right, for those of you who have a short attention span. And yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I'm also thinking about doing a new program on Monday and something else that's slipping my mind now. Oh yeah, Trader Tuesday, right, Trader Tuesday, where I talk about my trading journey on Tuesdays. We'll see how that goes, right? Just a couple of things that I'm playing around with in my head. But let's go ahead and get it. Oh, also another thing that I'm thinking, guys, is these thumbnails. I've been making a lot of stupid faces and silly faces on the thumbnails to try to, because apparently with YouTube, like if you make a face like, or something retarded, right? Oh God, I hope I don't get canceled for saying retarded, but something stupid, right? You get more views, or you're supposed to get more views. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with the silly faces. I don't know if that really fits my personality. Something I tried, and it's kind of like I'm mocking YouTube, and I'm making a mockery of it, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to keep doing that, so that's just a couple of things I'm thinking about for the channel. Let's get into the update. So ETF Pool. ETF Pool is having some sign-in issues because it's getting flagged as a fraudulent site by like NordVPN. My VPN flags it. Some other people's browsers flag it, and they say it's a quote-unquote phishing site that's like phishing for your, your personal information or your identity or something like that. Now, personally, I know that it's not that since I use it, right? I use ETF Pool. My ETF Pool is running smoothly in the back office. I'm getting my ROI. I'm getting my dividends paid out on my staking, and I'm also getting my ROI paid into my compounding pool. So really, it's a good platform and it's working good, but it does have a couple of issues. Some of you guys have sent me messages saying you're having a hard time logging in. Well, that's why, right? If you're having a hard time logging in, that's why. So you need to make sure that you go into your cookie settings or your VPN settings or your antivirus software and flag the thing as safe. Like don't let it like not disallow you to go there. Flag it as safe. That way you'll be able to go to ETF Pool. But ETF Pool is going along good. It's making money, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's not it's just getting started, guys. So am I saying it's the best thing since sliced bread? No, it's just getting off the ground. We'll see if they're able to maintain. Do I think it's worth throwing a couple $100 in there? Yeah, I've done that, right? I've thrown some money in there. Not only what I can afford to lose, guys, right? And that's what I do with all the platforms. But yeah, I think it's worth giving a shot to. And the crypto has been growing. So if I can make a profit, right? I'm pretty happy with that, right? I'm willing to go through a little bit of growing pains as long as I can make a profit with the program. Vortic United. Quick update on Vortic United. It is still rolling. Everything is still going good. I'm still getting paid on time. Support is still working. I'm not having any login issues with Vortic United. Haven't had any problems with Vortic United. It is operating really, really fluidly and seamlessly, right? Everything is still going great with Vortic United, and I'm very, very happy to report that. For those of you who don't know, Vortic United is my #1 platform, right? It's my #1 crypto trading platform, right? It took a while to get the #1 spot, but now it's there, and I don't see anybody taking over the #1 spot. just because it's got so many good things going with it. It's got good support, right? They do what they say they're going to do, right? The withdrawals are seamless. The withdrawals work exactly how they're supposed to work. I've now got 8 portfolios. I'm making a lot of money every single day in passive income with Vortic United. It's just working, and it's working smoothly, right? So a lot of the things that the other companies have struggled with, Vortic United actually learned from their mistakes and has a really smooth operating system. So Vortic United is going awesome. C12, believe it or not, man, C12 is still cranking along with little to no. There's no problems that I have seen with C12. Now, the thing I will say about C12, and I say this every time I talk about C12, is that it is a high risk, high reward platform. Okay, I believe that any day, even though C12 has been going for over 6 months now, I believe that any day it could be gone, right? And that is a real reality that we should think about when we get into C12. Be careful, right? Never invest in anything that you can't afford to lose. Having said that, it's hard to explain how much money I'm making with this platform. It's crazy. It's like a crypto printing machine, right? 12% a day, 12 days, high risk, high reward. A lot of people seem to like it, right? A lot of you guys are not very risk adverse. A lot of you guys, you don't mind taking the risk from what I've seen, and I don't mind taking the risk either. But it's a high risk platform, high reward. You're not going to get any higher payout platform than C12. And also, you're not going to get any platform that is more dangerous, I think, of being, of getting shut down or getting rug pulled than C12, because it's just such a high return. It's such a high promise, right? You could see 1% a day. Yeah, maybe we're able to keep that, but even 1% a day is pretty freaking huge in comparison to traditional finance, right? But 12% a day? By the way, for those of you who don't like it when I raise my voice, I'm not going to stop. But go ahead and keep commenting your displeasure. I'm not going to, I am who I am, right? I'm not going to stop. This is how I am. You want to keep commenting about it, fine. But it's just not like I'm going to, he doesn't want me to raise my voice anymore. Joe Schmo over in Oklahoma doesn't want me to raise my voice. Let me hate to break it to you, buddy, but you ain't that special. All right. So yeah, C12 it's going along good. Yeah, what can I say? So, by the way, all the links to these things are in my description. So if you're new to the channel, you can go to my description. Click the description to the video, open up the description, click more information, and all the links are in the description. Okay? Now, I just tried to delete a boatload of videos off of my phone so that I could free up some memory space, and it looks like I have not freed up the memory space. So I guess I got to go in and empty my trash or something like that to actually free up the memory space. So I'm going to finish this blow through, and then we're going to do a break in the video, and we'll hit the Q&A. Project 25. Some of you guys have been asking me to update you on Project 25. Here's the update about Project 25. You have to make sure that you're getting paid in USDT TRX with a T as in tiger. Not ERC20, TRX. So you got to make sure that you're on the Tron network. If you're not on the Tron network, you have to, make the changes to make sure that you set your wallet up for the Tron network so that you can get paid out in TRX. It no longer is paying out in ERC. So if you're worried about your payouts, so you're not getting as many payouts as you used to from Project 25, make sure you update your wallet address to a TRC wallet address. Go to the website. Read what it says on the website. It will be updated on the site. Okay, for those of you who cannot log in, you have to make sure that you're going to cryptoprogram.com/login, right? That's the new way to get in. It's not just cryptoprogram.me anymore. It's not .com, excuse me, it's .me. But it's not just cryptoprogram.me anymore. It's cryptoprogram.me/login, right? That's how you get to the site. And then from there, it will tell you what to do to set up your wallet to TRX. Other than that, the thing is still cranking along good. It's doing fine. I'm not having any trouble with it. I'm getting paid. Coin Market Bull. I still like Coin Market Bull. I'm still bullish on the bull. I'm bullish on the bull. I'm riding the bull, right? I'm riding the Coin Market Bull, right? I'm riding the bull. Now, it takes a little bit longer than most platforms to get your withdrawal. It's taking more than 72 hours now to get my withdrawal with Coin Market Bull. So the withdrawal is slowing down a little bit. That's fine. As long as I get it, the same week that I do it, I don't have a problem with it. If it slows down anymore, or if it slows down to a halt, well, I'll let you know. We don't want to see any of the sites go away, but we know that we're in this space, and this space is risky, right? Newsflash, crypto programs are risky. They're not insured. They're not insured by the FDIC. They're not protected by your friendly neighborhood government, right? So if that's something that bothers you, then don't play in this space. Go get a Roth IRA, right? Go get a job and start getting a traditional 401k and then leave me alone. Right? You want to go work for the man for the rest of your life? Have at it. God bless you. See you in the next life. If it goes away, it goes away. But right now, the withdrawals are taking a little bit longer. But I'm still getting my withdrawals, right? I'm waiting on this withdrawal from CoinMarketBull for a large sum of money. And after I get this withdrawal for the large sum of money that I'm getting through my trading bot that I leased with CoinMarketBull. You lease a trading bot. It's an AI trading bot. It goes into the markets and trades for you. Makes you money, right? It makes you about 1.2% a day. Trading crypto, right? And so I have a large sum of money that I'm withdrawing. And after that, I'm going to withdraw another large sum of money. And as long as I get it within that same week, within a 7-day period, I don't really care. I don't need it to hit immediately. GS Partners. So I do have an update on GS Partners. I checked out their Lydian World, and I looked into a little bit more of the stuff that they do. Their Lydian World is their quote-unquote metaverse. Right, so they've got this thing called Lydian World where you're supposed to be able to play games and and operate in the crypto space where you can do gaming for money, right? Gaming for money. You can get like Decentraland where you buy real estate for money. Gaming where you take ownership of little trophies and trinkets and things like that, and you can actually trade those for crypto. That's their Lydian World program. I went onto their Lydian World page. It doesn't do anything, guys. It's like a complete. Here's the thing about GS Partners. They're putting up a very thin disguise, right? They're saying, oh, we've got a metaverse. Yeah, you got a metaverse, but it doesn't do anything. Like, we've got our own blockchain. I'll give them that. They've got a great blockchain. Withdrawals are great. The withdrawals are super fast. They're lightning quick. They are making money. Right, they're making money through their fees, right? They make everybody pay $33 a month to be part of their program, and then they've also got some trading going on in the background with their trading apparatus. Which, by the way, you cannot. They say you can be a copy trader on there. You can't. You hit the copy trader link and it says coming soon. You go to Lydian World and there's literally nothing there. It looks like the developers took a wet fart, right? A wet fart in the bathroom, right? And stuck it on there and said that's their metaverse. It's not even worth time. I mean, you go in there and you can walk around and there's nothing there, right? It's like a virtual world with nothing in it. So it's like, oh, we've got a metaverse. Yeah, technically you do, but what are you really doing? Really, you're doing pyramid marketing, right? You're a multi-level marketing company. You're making money off of people's $33 a month, and maybe you've got a little bit of trading going on in the background, and you set up these lavish events where you pull in a lot of money there. I don't care as long as they're able to meet they're supposed to give me 4.15% a week, plus an additional 6% every 3 months. So far, they've been doing that, right? So they've been giving me 4.15% a week on my crypto. They've been giving me the additional 6% every 3 months. So as long as they perform, I don't really care what their business model looks like. But what I'm telling you is all this stuff that they're supposedly doing, I went in there, I looked it up, and it ain't there, guys. It's really not. So take that as you want. I don't think GS Partners is a bad thing. Why? Because I'm making money at it. But what I'm saying is, go along with my video, and what my video says to do is it says to get this meta certificate, the specific one that I got. It's called the Hermes. Fund it and make your return, and I tell you how to do it. It's not hard. All you got to do is watch my video and do what I say to do. That's all you got to do, guys. Right? Go look it up. It'll be on my videos. All right, Sportsbook Partners. Update from Sportsbook Partners. My withdrawal hit. Sportsbook Partners works beautifully. You don't get your withdrawal right away. It comes in pretty much in the same week, in the same 7-day period that you put it in, right? However, I am getting my withdrawals from Sportsbook Partners. And the website is working fabulously. The whole idea behind Sportsbook Partners is that you provide liquidity to their sportsbook, which, as you know, the house always wins in sports betting. You're better off partnering with the sports book than you are actually placing sports bets, because you're going to lose some bets. If you partner with the sports book, you're going to partner with the house, and the house always wins. And I'm getting 1% a day on my money, on my crypto that I've partnered with Sportsbook Partners. It's a cool platform, and it's working fine. It's working smooth. I don't understand people who don't like it. The only reason why they don't like it is because you know there's no plan to make $1 million overnight. A lot of these people are trying to get rich quick, and they like the get rich quick type platforms. Sportsbook Partners is not one of them, but it gives you a healthy 1% a day, and you're partnering in a real business, right? Link in the description. Let's go to the next thing I was talking about. Yeah, so I was talking about Sportsbook Partners. Withdrawals are good. That Sportsbook Partners is good. Oh, let's talk about that Live Good, okay? That Live Good, I just want you to know that we get paid every Thursday with Live Good. My pay hit, there was no problem. At that point, I had to set up a payment, a way to get paid. I choose to get paid in crypto, so they have this thing called Global E-Wallet. Basically, you set up your Global E-Wallet, and then when you get paid out, it pays out to your Global E-Wallet, and then from there, you can send your funds to your crypto wallet. Okay, so I had my first payday Thursday with Live Good. Everything's good there. I've achieved silver leader, so their leaders are like bronze, silver, gold, so on and so forth. So I achieved silver leader with Live Good. Also, still excited about Live Good. Still, obviously, I'm still taking my pre-workout. I'm still, doing my big workouts. Today, I had one of my nice big workouts, and as a health conscious person, as a fit conscious person, and, as somebody who does resistance training, cardio training, I work out on a regular basis. I'm still very, very excited about Live Good. Why? Because they have the lowest prices, right? So this is actually a company, like a lot of the network marketing companies that deal with health and wellness, their prices are way overpriced, right? Super overpriced to get their stuff. But with Live Good, the prices are actually lower than you get at Walmart, right? They're lower than you get at GNC. They're lower than you get from the competition. So I'm excited, right? I'm excited. I'm really happy to be part of Live Good, and so that's what's going on with that. QP. Okay, I did go over QP. If you haven't seen my introductory video on QP, make sure you check that out. These returns that this thing is getting is really cool. So QP is a platform. It's a crypto platform that works in the stock market. And it's an AI robot that trades on the New York Stock Exchange, okay? And it is fluid, right? It's a fluid thing that trades on the New York Stock Exchange. It trades the hottest stocks, and so far, since this robot has been active, it's been getting daily returns. The daily returns are different every single day, but the cool thing about it is sometimes you get like awesome daily returns, right? It's like more than 1%, right? A lot of these platforms, they keep you at 1%, 1.2%, 1.6%, 1.8%, da-da-da-da-da. But with this program, sometimes you get over 2%, over 3% some days. Really, really cool. AI, it's another AI trader, but this trades on the New York Stock Exchange during the hours of the New York Stock Exchange, and I've been having some serious success with it. So I'm excited about it, right? It's another new one. Haven't been in it for that long. New platform, but I'm excited about it, and it is working. Okay, next up, CloudFi. CloudFi, I have not done an introductory video yet on this channel. CloudFi is the sister company of CoinMarketBull, right? It's also being managed or marketed by a guy named Jan Gregory. Love him, hate him, however you feel about Jan Gregory. He's a heavy hitter in the crypto space and in the network marketing space, and I like to follow people like that because they're making a lot of money, right? So if I can follow along, stands to reason that I'm going to make some money along with it, right? And what is it with multi-level marketing? You get in early. That way, you're at the top of the totem pole, right? And that's what I'm doing with CloudFi. CloudFi is a crypto trader. It's a bot, right? It's a crypto trading bot. It works similar to CoinMarketBull, and it has been producing some good results since I've been a part of it. I haven't been part of it for that long, maybe a week, right? But it's rocking and rolling. It's doing this thing, and it's always good when you join a platform, you log back in the next day, and it's still there, right? So that's the first step. Okay, Fintock. Okay, we've been getting a lot of talk about Fintock. Let me give you my latest take on what's going on with Fintock. So, what's going on is Fintock is switching over from the Binance blockchain to a blockchain that they've created called FTC, and they're also going to be releasing a Fintock token, an FTC token. I don't have any problem with that, right? They all of their lending and withdrawing their lending, borrowing, and loan operations are temporarily shut down until June 1st, which is just in a matter of days. So they're going to relaunch themselves on this FTC blockchain. And also, they're getting ready to be listed as a publicly traded company on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, right? So they're making some big moves. They're doing some big things. Now, they had about 35 million in withdrawals came out recently, and some people have said that that's the rug pull. Right, the 35 million in withdrawals is the rug pull, Fintock rug pull, and it's over. That's what the naysayers, that's what the critics are saying. However, guys, look, in the grand scheme of things, 35. I know I'm going to get some flack for this, but it's really true. In the grand scheme of things, $35 million is not a lot of money. I'm reserving judgment, right, until June, and then we'll see what happens in June, right? Once they relaunch themselves on this new chain, right? And the FTC chain or whatever they're calling it, that's fine. Let's see what happens, right? I'm actually excited about Fintock because they're releasing some slot machines and stuff like that you can. They're doing like a gaming thing with crypto gaming. I think that's kind of cool. I hope hopefully they and actually Fintock is doing more in the actual crypto gaming space than GS Partners, who's supposed to be like big on that, right? It's just a phony baloney. Pull the wool over your eyes type thing. Sorry, guys. Gotta call it like I see it on here. Guys, let's get into some Q&A. Okay, so those are the updates on all of the crypto platforms that I'm involved with. All right, here's one from Peaceful For You. Do not know what you're talking about, but I've been paid today. NOVATECH is still kicking. Okay, what I responded to is, that's good. You do not know what I'm talking about? What planet are you living on? Right? Like, obviously, NOVATECH is having a lot of problems. Like, how can you say that you don't know what I'm talking about? Right? That's kind of, to me, that's like inauthentic. And to me, that's like, you're being willfully blind to everything that's happening with NOVATECH. NOVATECH is under fire. They're in a lot of trouble. They've got a lot of lawsuits. They've got the government coming after them. They're getting shut down in different states and different countries. They've basically frozen their accounts. You say that you're getting paid from them. I don't know, man. I haven't been getting paid, and I know a lot of other people who are leadership with NOVATECH have not been getting paid, right? So I don't know. You say you don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, right? It seems like you're living in a different reality. All right, next up, this one is from D. I emailed you about Fintock a while ago. We went to their conference while out in Dubai for the GSP conference. We were like one of 10 Americans there. Huge conference, people from all over the world in attendance. The U.S. is being left behind big time with this. Yeah, no, I agree, and it's gonna get worse, D. I mean, I'm giving this 2 to 3 years. And the U.S. won't have anything more to do with crypto. They'll have their own digital currency, right? Their own, Now, I'm not a political guy, but I like what Ron DeSantis said about the Big Brother currency. They're going to have a Big Brother currency, a U.S.-approved currency, and basically everything that we're doing with crypto, we're going to have to take part in overseas companies, just like Fintock, just like PO, just like CoinMarketBull. A lot of the companies that we deal with are already overseas companies, right? So here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, I try to see these things coming. I mentioned to you guys that I got out of NOVATECH for the most part before NOVATECH shut down its trading account because I could see the writing on the wall. And let me tell you what I see with crypto. We're coming to a place where the United States is going to be like communist China when it comes to crypto. The United States is already one of the most oppressive, repressive, countries, and it's a shame because the United States was supposed to be this quote-unquote free country. Now they're one of the least free countries in the world. Guys, the prison population in the United States is greater than any country in the world, right? Per capita. The United States has most people in prison. Why? Because in the United States, prison is a for-profit proposition, right? So they build prisons, they put people in prison, mostly the male population, right? And then even above that is the black male population. So the number one people in prison are black males, and slightly behind them are males in general, whether you be white, Chinese, whatever you are, right? Whatever race, right? So number one population is black males, and then males are closely following second, right? And the number one country with most people in prison, United States. Number one country that's repressing cryptocurrency, United States. Number one country where you cannot actually level up in terms of becoming upward mobile, United States, right? Number one country with the least, starting to have the least amount of actual educated people, United States, right? So this is literally, and we're seeing it in our generation, we're seeing the United States turn into like pretty much a communist country. All right, Black Rose, C12. So you withdraw every 12 days. I actually withdraw more than that, Black Rose. I withdraw every single chance I get, right? One of my risk management principles with these platforms is withdraw early, withdraw often, right? And that's why a lot of people suffered in NOVATECH because they kept trying to compound, they kept trying to become millionaires, and now what happened? NOVATECH has, for all intents and purposes, it's a rug pull, and people have lost their money, right? And I'm starting to use a little bit stronger language with NOVATECH because, frankly, they deserve it, right? This is, they're not paying, right? That's like the definition of a rug pull, right? And so I withdraw early, I withdraw often with C12. Currently, I have 3 withdrawals in pending, and as soon as those withdrawals pay, I'm going to make 3 more withdrawals in pending. But I'm making a large, so I am making a large sum of money comes to me easily and quickly in the best interest of all that I get to keep, use, give, and spend joyously with C12. I just keep I got 3 withdrawals. Once those hit, I'm going to make 3 more. Once those hit, I'm going to make 3 more. So I don't wait for the whole 12 days. I just, I keep the withdrawals. So I withdraw early, I withdraw often. Jazzy McCall TV says, I laughed a lot. Appreciate you. You see what I'm doing here, right? We're having fun with this. This is what I call edutainment, right? Part education, part entertainment. I call it edutainment. And I call this a pod class. Not a podcast, a pod class, where I'm providing edutainment for the people. So thank you. Appreciate the comment. The Flight File, U.S. is definitely a horrible country to be an investor. Yeah, now it is, right? Because you can't, we're so regulated that you actually can't make a profit. When's the last time you made a profit from having money in your savings account? Answer me that. Riddle me this, Batman! Riddle me this! Did you know that something like 98% of people in the United States don't have enough money in their savings account to afford an emergency? And it's a high percentage, over 70% of people don't have $1,000 in their bank account. In the United States. We are in the age of misinformation, right? And it's tough because it's hard to know where to get your news from, right? Because you got one story saying this, one story saying that, one person saying this, one person saying that. Let me tell you what, if you ever feel overwhelmed by misinformation and by the different stories on the news, I've got a suggestion for you. Invest in a holy Bible. Because everything that's in that holy Bible, you can take that to the bank, right? And you can bet that everything you read in the holy Bible, that's real news, not fake. Okay? Take it from your buddy Vaughn here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Okay. Peggy says, I can't see your link in your description. Bro, that means that you're not looking in the right place. The links are in the description to the actual video. So you see this video that I'm talking to you on? In the description to this video that I'm talking to you on, that's where the links are. If you go to my YouTube description, no, you're not going to see the links there. Richard Isabel, we all want our money back! Not one single person is interested in listening to Cynthia's fake sermons and faith quotes. When people start talking about God and faith, they're doing business with you. You should run for the dough! Where is our money, Cynthia? We want our money back. This woman is literally hiding from everyone. Dap is a fool and a liar. Is getting paid in the background because he doesn't say anything at all about what's going on with the money. That's why everyone tuned into your channel in the first place. It's bad karma to steal from us and run to the Bahamas and hide. NOVATECH is proving its silence. It's proving itself by its silence and locking up United States account holders. What a bunch of thieves. You won't get away with this, NOVATECH. The Justice Department will not tolerate this Ponzi scheme. Scamming people who have worked for years for their money. Shame on you, DAP, and shame on NOVATECH. Richard, I feel your pain, and I see where you're coming from. But here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, I'm going to take issue with a couple of things that you say. So let's get into it. All right. First off, where is our money? Well, we don't know. You know, we don't know if they actually stole it. You know, you might think they stole it, but they might have just screwed up. Right? I mean, let's give them, you know. We don't. The fact is, we're not there, so we don't know what happened. Right? I mean, screw-ups do happen. They definitely had a bank run. Right? You got to give them that. They really did have a bank run, right? And it's not because of the cease and desist order. It's because of the lack of communication about the cease order. That's why there was the bank run. It wasn't just because they got a cease order. It's because you got a cease order and you stayed silent. That's what scared the people. Okay, bad karma to steal from us and run to the Bahamas and hide. Let me tell you something. Running to the Bahamas would be the stupidest thing to do because the Bahamas has an extradition agreement with the United States. So if you're going to get away from the United States, you've got to go to the United Arab Emirates, right? Because they're going to tell the United States, no, yeah, guess what? We're not playing your thing. Yeah, you know, over at the United Arab Emirates, they believe in something called shaitan. And shaitan is the Muslim version of Satan. And they know that the United States is in league with shaitan. So if you're in league with shaitan, why would we give you somebody so that you can bring them over to your prison system and torture them? No, we're not going to go along with your satanic plan. So if you're going to go somewhere, go to the United Arab Emirates. Other places are like, you know, listen, trust me, there's places in this world of the United States that, hey, send us our person back so that we can torture them in prison. They're going to go, screw you. And Bahamas is not one of those places. You cannot run to the Bahamas. You go to the Bahamas, forget about it. You're getting shipped back to the United States, and next thing you know, you're going to have a razor blade sticking in the side of your mouth. Razor blade in the side of your mouth? What's he talking about? What's he talking about? They don't torture in the United States. They don't practice that. Oh, no, they would never do that, right? Oh, no, they would never, ever do that. No, you keep living in dreamland there. Live in your fairy tale world. More power to you. See you later. Go on somewhere. You won't get away with this, NOVATECH. The Justice Department will not tolerate. My friend, you have got your faith in the wrong thing, let me tell you. One of these days when the Justice Department comes knocking on your door, let me see you say that comment to me then. Yeah, the Justice Department will not tolerate this Ponzi scheme. The Justice Department is a Ponzi scheme. The Federal Reserve is a Ponzi scheme. Your tax dollars are a Ponzi scheme. The world is a Ponzi scheme. With God Almighty sitting at the top. Give me a break. You think the Justice Department? Yeah. I clearly know where you're coming from, man. And you're coming from the other side of the tracks than where I grew up. You're coming from the other side of the tracks than the side of the tracks I've lived on. Right? My family, my people, my countrymen came to this country and been labeled criminals ever since the day we arrived. Why? Well, because we cared about our neighborhoods. We cared about our families, right? We took care of our neighborhoods, right? We took care of our people. And you called us criminals, gangsters, put us in prison? Yeah, the Justice Department's gonna save you. Good luck with that. Wayne, great information as always. Looks like you're rocking some Bob Marley in the background. If so, yeah, great. Bob is from my island, Jamaica. Wagwan, Jamaica. I love the islands. And I love Jamaica too, man. Appreciate your comment. All right, Johnny said this is BS. There are other YouTube vids out there telling us how to get our money back, but who knows if that's a scam. Let me tell you something. That is a scam. Anybody who tried just to charge you money to get your money back from NOVATECH is scamming you. Let me say that again. Anybody who tries to charge you money to get your money back from NOVATECH is scamming you. Okay? They're going to take that money and run. And you're going to be out more money. All right, Elmer Fudd. Yeah, Dap Ponzi's are risky. Just shout out to Elmer Fudd, man. I like that some of these people like to come onto my channel, right? You know, I don't care who comes onto my channel as long as you're respectful. Right? I've only had maybe a couple people who have crossed the line. And, you know, hey, if you want to see another side of humanity, start a YouTube channel. You'll see how freaking weird and mentally ill some people really are. Shandrake gave me a laughy face. What's up, Shandrake? Good to see you here as always. All right. All right, so let's get this one. Unlimited freedom. The easiest way is to see it as a bunch of organized criminals, lying, manipulating, cheating, stealing, cult vibes, brainwashing gullible people who think that money fraud and security fraud, that 100% believe they ain't doing anything wrong until the law catches them. They sit behind bars thinking about financial freedom. LOL, that is why you think after each scam they go in hiding. That ain't no real success. LOL, that's just criminal activity. They can't build a legitimate business legally, and they can't for their criminal record. LOL, what a joke. Yes, kids, don't become a criminal or you will end up in jail regretting life just for short games. Well, you know I'm a felon, right? I'm a convicted felon, right? So I've already been to prison, right? I live under the, under the, I don't know what you call it, but the stigma, I guess, of being a felon. And yeah, I mean, I still have achieved financial freedom with the help of the Lord Jesus Christ, right? My faith in God and, you know, my faith in the Bible, the Word, turning my life around, giving my life to the Lord. I still have been blessed, you know, even though I am, quote unquote, a criminal in a lot of people's eyes. So I don't think that, I think that people can find redemption, and I don't know if they have committed securities fraud, right? We don't know that. Okay, so let's try to, let's just, we'll see what happens. Now, once they get the judgment, or if it gets proven in court, well, hey, there you go, right? But until that time, this is your opinion, man, right? This is like your opinion, man. Right? So just remember, like, when you're throwing around the word criminal and felon and they deserve to go to prison, just remember what channel you're on, dude. I've been there, right? So I've seen the other side of it, and I know how it can be, and really how unfair and one-sided it can be, right? So, and maybe you haven't seen that side of it, and good on you, right? I hope that you never have to. I don't recommend it. All right. Amy said, please do a video on QP. I have done that. Go to my videos, it's there. Dap is making a fool of himself, shilling for this Ponzi scheme. Every Ponzi eventually sinks. Joshua McQueen. Yeah, it's like I said earlier, guys. Anything you can call a Ponzi scheme, you can call anything a pyramid scheme. At this point, this is such a cop-out for you guys. And when you say the word Ponzi and pyramid and throw it around like that, I've got a word for you. Lazy. Right? You're lazy. Right? You just want to label something and be on with your life. You're lazy. You're mentally lazy. And you got to... Come on! Turn your brain on. Start thinking things through a little more. Come up with an actual argument, right? Come up with a critical analysis, right? You ever heard the term critical thinking? It's something that is very, very missed right now in our generation. Come up with some critical. Give me something more than some word. Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme, it's a scam. Yeah, you're lazy, right? Tell me why. Give me some proof. Give me something. Come on, come on, come on. Janet said, these people are no better than the 1% that are ruling the financial system, trying to get away with it. They're copying and pasting with this elite mentality. They never should have been an MLM in the first place. He creates a club of sorts. They're literally taking scripture and texting it to their doctrine of scamming people. Yeah, for some reason, guys, the Christian thing and the scripture thing, actually that works. Machiavelli wrote about that in his book, The Prince. It's a classic book. Machiavelli was an Italian political philosopher. He wrote a book called The Prince, where he talked about it. That if you act like a Christian and if you quote the scriptures and things like that, you can win the trust of the people, even if you aren't a Christian, even if you aren't a believer. So there is something like to where, I think in the Bible it says that even the devil quoted scripture. When the temptation of Jesus in the wilderness, the devil quoted scripture, right, to try to tempt Christ, right? So anybody can quote scripture, right? And it does have this, because scripture is powerful, so it has this persuasive effect, right? Hit the like video, guys. If you're getting some sauce out of this, hit the like button. Patrick said, "Pimp my ride, Jesus edition." You like that? You like that? Only here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Roxanne Evans, do you know you have a twin? He come out sometimes when you talk very funny. LOL, I named him Sam. Oh, yes. Well, thank you for naming him Sam. He's had a lot of names, right? And Sam is a nice one. Okay, Sam is a nice one. I'll take Sam. It's a good one. Casey, I invested in Fintock a few weeks ago. It's a big player in my portfolio right now. Cool. Yeah, I'm still pulling for Fintock, guys. I'm not like... I don't know. I'm not shaken by so a lot of people have been coming out saying that Fintock is rug pulled and this and that and the other thing. I don't see it. Right? I mean, I'll let you know if I see, but like $35 million doesn't seem to me like a rug pull with a company that has that much. I mean, you can look on the chain and see all the stuff that it's got going on. I mean, there's a lot of money running through that thing. Carissa said the wallet isn't working when I click the link. Yeah, you have to make sure that you have a VPN, and you gotta have a VPN for Fintock, right? Because the United States, they don't even allow people from the United States. You gotta set your VPN and set your server outside of the United States, and then you can get Fintock. Favorite Music Man said, which VPN do you recommend? I recommend NordVPN. That's what I use. Nord. All right, Levi said aggression levels were high in this video. Sometimes it is, right? Sometimes I get on, a bit of a tangent. And you know what? You love it. You all love it. I don't care what anybody says. You love it. Garvin, I saw your video and I would like to have a link to get on board with my own wallet, kind sir. Yeah, so the links to everything are in the description, guys. Don said, thank you for this, Vaughn. I continue to appreciate all you do to bring us different projects so we can get diversified. So many of us wouldn't have known any of these without you. All right, thank you, Don. Now listen, guys, are you getting some value of what I do here? Are you getting some value out of it? Is your life maybe changing for the better because of the things that you're learning on the Unlimited Freedom Network? Right? Is your life changing for the better? Are you getting value? Are you making crypto? Are you being opened up to new possibilities? Right? Am I adding value to your life? Now, what I want to ask you is, think about the last channel that you watched where they make videos just hating on people and attacking people and criticizing people and, attempting to discredit people. Are those channels adding value to your life? Are they making you more money? Are they making you more successful? Are they helping you self-develop? Are they helping you grow? Answer me that. That's all I need to know. Oh, here's a real, this guy's really using his brain. Here's his comment. 100% scam. Okay? You are 100% lazy, right? Tell me why. Give me some proof. Come on, say something. You want to just get down here and say scam? Oh yeah, hey, oh boy, right? You must have the IQ of freaking Albert Einstein, right? Oh yeah, you can jump on somebody's channel and write the word scam. Great job there. Okay, let me read this interaction between me and Lady Luck Club because I think this is good, especially for a lot of people on the legal side who worry that, we're talking about things that are quote unquote illegal, because we're not talking about anything illegal here, right? We're talking about crypto platforms, right? Crypto trading, multi-level marketing companies, right? Now for a long time, multi-level marketing companies have been kind of on this gray area, between being a pyramid scheme, right? And a real, true, honest-to-God pyramid scheme is illegal. However, multi-level marketing companies are not pyramid schemes as long as they offer a product or a service, right? Which every company that I work with either offers a product or a service. All right, so she said, I don't understand how you are making money. Is it in crypto or U.S. currencies? What are the values of the crypto? Maybe if you post up the crypto and values of each so that it makes sense to me. So this is what I wrote back, okay. So, and this is in terms of FinToch, but this applies to a lot of the platforms that we're involved with. Number one, get the VPN and set up the app on your phone. Number two, fund your account with crypto. It is a decentralized crypto wallet. Now, guys, pay attention. Decentralization refers to the fact that these wallets and currencies, i.e. crypto, are not operating under the control or regulation of any governing body, not just the USA. 3, participate in the loan program or just use it as a wallet. Loan program allows decentralized loaning and borrowing. It is an easy push-button program that you can participate in by following simple instructions on the Fintock app. Now, what you guys have to understand is that most wealth in world history has been created by loaning and receiving back money with interest. It's how our banks in the U.S. make money, and it's how they make a majority of their profit. Also, banks in the U.S., by the way, do use Forex traders, okay, foreign exchange traders. Number 4, if you make an income from the process at Fintock or any crypto platform, if you make an income, right, you can then send your new earned crypto back to Coinbase, Binance, Robinhood, etc. These are brokers that allow you to sell your crypto for USD, actual dollars, right? 5, once you sell your crypto, you can send the cash, USD, to your bank account. Make sure you keep track of these earnings because once it is cashed out, it becomes taxable income. It must be reported to the IRS and taxes must be paid. Okay, it's capital gains tax. It works with crypto too, right? Now, personally, I use an accountant and a CPA. They know the tax regulations, and so far they have kept me out of trouble. All right, a further note on this. In the next 2 to 3 years, it is likely that crypto will become illegal for all intents and purposes in the United States. It's not illegal right now, okay? This is because the government does not control and therefore cannot effectively regulate the DeFi space. Their reasoning will be that they will say crypto encourages money laundering and other illegal activities, right? Once this happens, platforms like Fintock, Pocket Option, CoinMarketBull, actually CoinMarketBull is already, but the crypto platforms, right? They'll still be usable. Okay, but there will be an additional step involved. Instead of cashing out to USD, anyone who participates in the DeFi space, like, you'll still be able to use Coinbase and Binance, just you'll have to use it with a VPN. You won't be able to use it in the United States. And then you'll have to cash out to Euro, the Great British Pound, the Japanese Yen, some other form of currency, and then from that currency, you can convert that currency to USD. Once you convert that currency to USD, you'll still have to report it to the IRS and pay taxes on it, but that would not be illegal. Okay, so in terms of crypto and crypto platforms, that is the process that I use to generate income. For more information on how I stay profitable in this space, keep tuning into my channel. Also check out the video that I made on the 5 risk management principles that I use. It can be found in my videos tab. Hit the like button for the sauce, because I just gave you guys the type of sauce that nobody else on YouTube is bringing to you. Okay, we're giving you the straight up sauce. We're not on the Ponzi side. We're not on the side of everything is peachy keen hunky dory, right? We're giving you the sauce. We're giving you the truth. We're bringing it to you raw. We're bringing it to you real. Hit the like button. All right, Red Dawn. Are the withdrawals working? I heard they're not working. That was about FINTOCH. Currently, there's no withdrawals being made. There's no loan programs being executed. None of that. There's no borrowing. None of that's going on right now. Okay? Until the 1st of June, then there's going to be the reboot on the FTC network. Stay tuned. Okay? I'm going to let you guys know what's going on at that time. Okay, Billionaire Love said, quick question. I signed up under you. I paid with debit, but I would like to be paid out in crypto. What do I do? That is for the live good. So the first thing you do is you have to start making a commission. Once you start making your commission, then you can set up your global e-wallet. And once you set up your global e-wallet, you'll get paid to your e-wallet. And from your e-wallet, you can get paid out in crypto. Wayne says, let them keep hating. Just keep telling the truth. I will. If the haters don't really bother me, guys. I mean, anytime you do anything in life, you're going to get haters. But I appreciate your support. I appreciate your encouragement. Soerfon says, I love Vortic. Can you do a video on QP? Yes, I love Vortic too. Vortic is amazing. Right now, Vortic is my #1. Also, I did do a video on QP, and I will be making more to come. Okay, here's a message from Matthew Missy about C12. They said, please do another update and talk about the Telegram message. Does it concern you that they are limiting the 299 withdrawals? So I withdraw way more than 299. I'll just tell you that. So I don't know anything about a limitation like that. If you've got some information on that, let me know. But I'm using C12 and I withdraw large sums of money, right? Large sums of money. We ain't talking about no 299. We're talking about large sums of money, because that's what this space allows over time if you do it the right way, right? Hit the like button, keep getting the sauce, keep tuning into the program. I'm not going to lead you wrong, right? I definitely lead you right. Just treat me right. Peace. Remember that? If anybody knows what I just mentioned there, drop a comment. Mike Nelson. Okay, here's one on FinToch. The CEO appears to really be an actor named Mike Provenzano. It's just me, or does the company logo look extremely similar to NOVATECH? It's a conspiracy! You got it, brother! It's all a conspiracy. It's all one great big conspiracy. Wayne Gray on Vortic United. NOVATECH never ever showed us how they trade. That's true. That was one of the issues with NOVATECH, is they said, well, we're doing trading behind the scene, but they never actually showed the trading. They never actually posted any type of results, which, looking back on it now, you can kind of say, look, it's probably a red flag. This is a comment on Live Good. I don't really understand what he's saying here. He said, so your payment of $10 bumps up the price of your supplements. That's even if you buy anything, and they're definitely not promising you anything. This is the real deal as far as MLM goes. So this person appears to just be against multi-level marketing in general. And I have to say, I disagree with you, bro. I agree with Robert Kiyosaki, who said that multi-level marketing is the business of the future, right? So I think that multi-level marketing is a great business model, and you can make a lot of money at it, but it's just like anything else. You have to learn how to do it, and you have to get good at it, right? So it's like people are programmed to like go get a job, right? Get a W-2 job, and either make an hourly pay or make a salary, and that's like what and like everything other than that is like a scam. That's why you never get wealthy, you never end up owning real estate, right? You never end up owning, pretty much anything, right? You end up in this rat race, right? And you end up dying and you still haven't even paid off your house. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like they've got you in this system, and so you're plugged into the matrix system. You're not calling that a scam. You're not calling that a Ponzi scheme. Like you've taken, you've swallowed that pill. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what is that really giving you at the end of the day? Right? Whereas these other things, you want to call them a scam, you want to call them a Ponzi scheme, you want to call it this, that, and the other thing fake. But yet, the people who learn those businesses and who do good and succeed in those businesses become financially free. So really, who's blind, right? It's like this is the blind leading the blind here. You know what I mean? Okay, Felder Phyllis says, how can I sign up with VU? So all you got to do is go to the link in the description of my videos, open up the description of my videos. There'll be a link to Vortic United. There'll be a link to every single platform that I'm a part of. There's a link to my book. There's a link to my trading course. There's a link to my subscription membership Patreon account. So all of my links are in the description. So just go to the description of the video. You'll find it there. Here's another one about NOVATECH. So far, NOVATECH has been paying me fortnightly, and the last payment received was on the 2nd of May, so don't listen to the naysayers. Hey, man, I mean, that's great if you're getting paid from it, but is it all about you? Does the world revolve around you? Is everything all about you? Because I'm not getting paid, and I know a lot of other people who are not getting paid, and we're feeling some pain, right? So that's great that you're getting paid, but it's not all about you, right? There's other people involved here. Right? There's other people, like other people's money. It's not just you. See what I mean? Terrence said, I love VU and C12 is a close second. Yeah, man, I love both of the platforms. I will say, like I always say about C12, serious risk involved there, guys. So make sure that whatever you put into C12, you be okay if it goes away. Okay? Crypto 7 Minutes Passive Income Drive-By says, I signed up and funded my account and I hope to ride it for a few more months. Thanks for sharing, but I wish you could tone down your voice a little bit. Why don't you just turn down your volume a little bit? Right? Why do I have to like accommodate you? Right? This is my channel. Right? This is like, I created this channel. I spend a lot of time making the content. I try to give you guys the best sauce. I work really hard behind the scenes. You guys might not realize it, but I work really hard behind the scenes to try to bring you the most up-to-date, accurate information about these different platforms, about my journey in the crypto space, stock market, Forex trading, high-frequency Forex trading, binary options, a little bit of real estate, traditional stocks, traditional ETFs. I bring a lot to the table here, right? So, instead of like asking me to change who I am, how about just turning the volume down a little bit if I get loud, right? I mean, I don't want you to leave the channel, right? I would love to have you here. Seriously, and this goes to the people who like complain about the way I talk and stuff like that. Hey, listen, guys, I value you. I value you being a part of my channel and being a sub to the channel, but I can't change who I am. All right. Oh, do I even want to get into this one? Okay, this is about the certificates with GS Partners. All I'm going to say about this is, guys, go to my videos on GS Partners because I show you how to make money with GS Partners. It's very simple. There's a very easy way to do it. But if you don't do it the way that I teach, GS Partners can be the most confusing thing. I mean, I know people who have crypto channels that don't even talk about GS Partners because it's just such a cheese ball of confusion, right? Okay, SirDon77 said, what about the majority of the funds that were taken out? From what I see, that doesn't look promising. He's talking about Fintock. He's talking about the 35 million that came out. Well, what I think, guys, is that 35 million that came out was just people who were on the Binance blockchain and they just wanted to grab that money before they switched over to the FTC chain. So they're like, okay, Fintock's jumping over to the FTC chain. Let's go ahead and withdraw our money, right? And the question is, can it survive a $35 million withdrawal? It should be able to. I mean, it's a huge. I mean, you guys don't realize how big this organization really is. Okay, let me say something about this Shadrack De La Cruz Martinez. So, and I'm going to give you some sauce. And I'm going to give you a shout out because he's a Ponzi guy. He thinks all these things are Ponzi's. But what I like about him is that he puts his reasons why. He has thoughtful comments, right? He's obviously engaged, intelligent, and he's mentally engaged in what's going on. And he not only calls it a scam and a Ponzi scheme, but he also gives his reasons. So while I disagree with Shadrack, I respect him and I respect what he's doing. Let me read his comment. He's calling Fintock a Ponzi scheme. They will say, they will say, don't just say Ponzi, you need evidence, LOL. Yes, we hire paid actors, then let all these weak YouTubers who sell their souls believe the hype, then exit with a backdoor, simple, easy money grab. Let you play casino while we create the scams, make the millions, no face, no case. They fall for the trap all the time. Then I call it a scam, they fight against me, and we sit and laughing, looking how gullible these people are each time. Thanks for the 31 million. Don't worry, we know you will promote our next Ponzi scheme for us. Bring all your people while we get no heat when it crashes. And I can continue making money and fun about this whole situation. Okay, so, hey, listen, I disagree, but hey, good comment, right? You called it a Ponzi and you gave your reasons why, and you were respectful about it, at the end of the day. You didn't get into name calling, you didn't get into all this other stuff. That's fine. Go for that. You can do that all day long, man. And I appreciate you because Shadrack, he's a faithful, loyal subscriber, right? So, hey. He's got a right to his opinion. Everybody's got a right to their opinion in the comments, guys. Where it crosses the line is when you start to get nasty, or if you start to get stalkerish, right? Like maybe you struggle with same-sex attraction or something like that. I'm heterosexual, so I'm not attracted to men, but maybe you find me attractive and you get this like weird stalker vibe. At that point, yeah, I will take you off of the channel at that point. Nothing against anybody who is, right? I'm not like judging people. I'm just saying I'm hetero. I'm attracted to women, right? That's my preference. Okay. Alrighty. Darren said, hey man, I'm starting hitting the reinvest button every day. I'm on house money on two and pulling money from time to time. So he's in C12 and he's now hitting that reinvest button every day. So, hey man, if C12 lasts like 6 more months, this guy's going to be like a cajillionaire from doing that, right? And he's cool with it because he's using house money. So he's doing it the right way. He's not risking his own money. He got his seed money back and now he's compounding the house money. So that's how you do it, man. Good comment. All right, Miss Fat Enterprises says, you make my day with these videos, Vaughn. Another good update. I just got to know how far your nearest neighbors are with all the yelling that you do. LOL. I love it. So keep it coming. Dude, for this comment, I got to show you something here. Hang on one second. Okay, dude. I don't know if you can see that. That's a karaoke machine with a couple of giant speakers, okay? And it is freaking loud. So not only do my neighbors have to deal with me screaming, they have to listen to loud music and off-key karaoke singing, right? So that's how we do it here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. All right, here's one about the legal aspect from RRR. Saying that the lawyers will get all the money is dangerous. They only get 33%, but without suing, people will lose all the money, and that's a worse outcome. Well, when I lost my insurance license, as you guys know, I was in prison, got out of prison, I still had my insurance license. I worked my insurance business back up. I was living in a multi-million-dollar home in a place that's known as the quote-unquote Beverly Hills of the particular part of the country I was living in, right? And I ain't gonna tell you guys where I live. I'm not. You guys are crazy. You're weird. Some of you, okay? Some of you guys on the internet, woo, brother. But anyway, when I lost my licenses, you know, all the states that I was licensed in, they took away my license for being a felon, even though my felonies had nothing to do with financial. My felonies were violent felonies, right? And so, but for whatever reason, they went after my licenses, and I hired a lawyer, right, to try to, so that I wouldn't lose my licenses. Well, what ended up happening is I lost my licenses anyway, and I lost a ton of money on the lawyer. Right? So hiring a lawyer doesn't always mean that you're going to get a settlement, right? Maybe if there's a class action lawsuit against NOVATECH, you can get into it at that point, but I don't think there will be, because NOVATECH used legal disclaimers and legal disclosures, meaning whoever got involved with NOVATECH, they either knew their money was at risk or they should have known that their money was at risk because of the disclaimers, because of the disclosures. So is it possible that they could get some money back from legal action? Maybe, if there's a class action lawsuit. But what is more probable, right, and here's the sauce for you, hit the like button for the sauce. What is more probable is that they will lose money on lawyers and still not get any money back from NOVATECH, okay? Because remember, guys, even if you get a judgment, let's say that NOVATECH is insolvent and does not have any money. You might get a judgment against NOVATECH, but that doesn't mean you're going to get any money. Relax the Mind TV says, everyone just promoting different platforms. Stop, help these platforms steal people's money. Okay, and so my response is, dude, you're obviously not watching my videos. Like, somehow you saw my video and then you just went on here and you made a comment thinking whatever it is that you're thinking. But I teach people how to make money in this space, right? We're not talking about, like, you know, I'm not on here, like, stealing money, right? That's not what we're doing here. We're teaching people risk management principles. We're teaching people how to invest. We're teaching people how to use the crypto platforms so that they don't get used by the crypto platforms, right? Learn how to use the platforms so you don't get used by the platforms. That's what we're about here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. So, dude, how about watching some of the videos, right, before you come through and make some stupid, ignorant comment? Just Silly Stuff said, I wonder why they don't show the live trades, though. You know, it's like going back in time at the end of the day. It's kind of useless. I mean, I wish I could afford your course. And that is from, you know, that's a comment about QP. Well, I think QP does a lot in terms of disclosing their trades and, you know, showing what they're doing. And, yeah, I mean, they don't show the trades happening live. I'll give you that. But they do more than a lot of these platforms do. So I like QP. But, once again, never invest in anything that you can't afford to lose. It could rug just like anything else could rug. And as far as my trading course goes, my trading course is $299. So I would say, you know, anybody can afford it, right? It's just, it's a matter of willingness, and it's a matter of how bad do you want it, right? Like I could be totally broke and destitute, but if my mom went to jail and I needed to come up with $500 to bail my mom out of jail, believe me, I would figure out a way to come up with $500 that day, because that's how bad I want it. Right? It's all about how bad you want it. You know, just imagine, right? Imagine the person you love the most is in serious trouble and you need to come up with $500 right now to save them. I guarantee you could do it, right? And it's the same thing with the trading course. If you really want to learn the process, if you really want to learn how to trade, you will figure out a way to pay for it. And I would be doing you a disservice if I gave it to you for free. I really would. Because when you invest in something, you're more likely to take it seriously. All right, Alan Len says he's about to put $10 into C12. You're going to have to make that 12, baby, because 10 is, they're not going to take 10. The least amount you can put into C12 is $12. So just add $2 to that and you'll be good to go. All right, here's another one on C12. Hello, Sam. That's what she calls my alter ego. Well, I love this program. It's pumping. I can pay some bills for sure. So my prediction, I can pay. Y'all know I can't talk. Let me try that again. I can pay some bills for sure. So my prediction, they will be around until the end of the year. Why? They have a great resolution team. I had issues. They shut my account. I reached out to them, and in 1 hour, problem solved, up and running again, and doing my regular withdrawals. Man, that is a great comment. So we have a testimony there, guys. that C12 actually has working support. Imagine that. What a concept, right? All right. Sourphone says, I live in Vegas and I'm a VIP at the MGM properties here. I know exactly what you're talking about. Ironically, I don't gamble or know how to, but I was always interested in the sports betting stuff. I've seen people doing this professionally. Was always curious how it can apply to the crypto world. So that is a comment on Sportsbook Partners. If your guys are interested in the sports world, which I am, I'm a sports fan, and I don't know where my guy Eddie is. He should be all over my comments because his Denver Nuggets slaughtered my Lakers, and I hope now that the Denver Nuggets go all the way. I really do, because that would be embarrassing if they don't. But getting back to it, you would really be interested in Sportsbook Partners. Link is in the description. I used to live in Vegas as well. You should check it out, man, because Sportsbook Partners is a great way to get into it. I also knew people who professionally sports bet, and you know, there's a lot of organizations that use professional sports bettors in order to you know, to do things with their money, right? You know what I'm talking about. You live in Vegas, so, you know, we're on the level. Wayne Gray. Vaughn, as always, please continue to educate us on investment wealth. I will keep up the edutainment, my friend. One part education, one part entertainment. We got to keep it going. And in order to keep it going, guys, one thing I ask is that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and drop me a comment. Let's flex on the haters by growing the channel. All right. Here's a good question. Do you think C12, Fintock, and other companies will be around next year? There's no way to tell. Guys, with these companies, there's no way to tell. That's why you need to practice your risk management principles that I teach here, right? Never invest anything that you cannot afford to lose. Pull your seed money out right away. Withdraw early. Withdraw often. Play with house money. Develop mental toughness. All of these things that I teach here, you got to put these in place in order to be profitable in this space. It's just like any other trading. Crypto trading and crypto platforms, you can be very, very profitable. You can also lose money. It all depends on how you do it, right? Oh, and my trading course is in the description if you guys want to learn how to trade. Let me share this one from Crypto Activator. He said, LMAO, in DeFi, you do not have to ask for a withdrawal. Do you understand what DeFi is? Do you understand self-custody and how smart contracts work? Please do a video showing the borrowing side with those that are borrowing on this SK called DeFi protocol. So what I wrote back is, it's not that the people are asking for withdrawals. It's that those transactions are down currently. They're not working as they go into the new chain. You could be right on Fintock, okay? I am a member and I have high hopes for it. I am reserving judgment to see what happens in June. As for your understanding of the DeFi space, if it is superior to mine, then I give you my respect and I would like to learn from you. I don't think I have all the answers, so if you have some knowledge here, I would invite you to share it. So if you have more knowledge than me in the DeFi space, if you have more knowledge than me in self-custody, smart contracts, DeFi protocol, by all means, man, share it. Drop it in the comments. Let's have a discourse. I would like to learn more, right? If you know more than I do, then I would like to learn. I don't think that I know everything, right? I want to learn more. So if you have that knowledge, please share it. All right, Renee said, love your authenticity. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all you guys. The Flight File said, are Project 25 and Crypto Program the same? Yes. I call Crypto Program Project 25 because we're not supposed to be talking about it on social media. So I just call it Project 25. The same with Sportsbook Partners. Sportsbook Partners is not actually called Sportsbook Partners, but I call it Sportsbook Partners so that I could talk about it here on the Unlimited Freedom Network, where I talk about my journey. I talk about what I'm doing, right? Nothing more, nothing less than that. Here's one on NOVATECH. My family, crew, and myself have 6 withdrawals on pending since April, and we haven't seen anything. Silent. So once again, that's all bad, man. That's bad news, and all the signs right now are pointing to rug pull with NOVATECH, right? Everything is pointing toward rug pull, right? I have family that has money in NOVATECH. I have crew that has money in NOVATECH. I have friends that have money in NOVATECH, and I may have been even more aggressive than you because I actually literally made people sign up for NOVATECH. I made an offer they can't refuse. You know what I mean? Forget about it. I made them offer they can't refuse. I said, you're signing up for NOVATECH, right? That's why you call me Godfather. Give me the respect. You're signing up for NOVATECH. I made them sign up for NOVATECH, so what a turkey I feel like. Stay strong, brother. Don't let the devils discourage you. No, I'm not going to let them discourage me, bro. I know that anytime you do something in life, especially if you're doing something with the Lord's work, you get attacks, right? You get attacks from the enemy, attacks from devils, right? It happens, and I am aware of that. And so, no, I'm not going to let it discourage me. I stay in the most safe place, which is Psalm 9:1, Psalm 91:1, Psalm 91 verse 1. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That means my home, my abode is under the shadow of the Almighty. My home is in the presence of God. That's where I live. That's where I abide. And that's one place where the devil cannot get to you. Grumpy McGrump said, get away from NOVATECH! I am, man. I'm not, most people, I'd say right now, yeah, definitely look at other options, right? Here's somebody that said a weird comment that I don't understand, and I'm not even going to read it, except for the part that says I need a doctor. Yeah? Well, this is me having gone to the doctor. Hey, I already have a doctor. I wonder what I would be like if I didn't have one. Okay. Man, I do not know what this person's talking about. I really don't. Did I mention there's some weirdos on YouTube? Here's one from my buddy Mike. Anyone have cliff notes on the video so I don't have to listen to him scream for 14 minutes? You love it. You know you love it, right? You keep coming back for more, Mike. Here's one from Wayne. My heart goes out to you, bro. He said, Vaughn, I'm struggling. My money is locked up in NOVATECH. I can't pay my bills. And all NOVATECH is worried about is their name. What about we the people? I am broke. Yeah, so for somebody like you, man, my heart really goes out to you. What I will say is keep watching my channel. Learn the risk management principles. Learn the principles. Learn the way to use these companies so that they're not using you, right? And so you get back up on your feet. Right, you're going to be fine. Because, see, one thing I know about you is that you have the attitude and you have the mentality to become hugely successful. And I know that sometimes it's hard to hear that when you're sitting in the seat that you're sitting in. You're like, dude, I wish you would walk a day in my shoes. Actually, I have, bro. Like, I've been in the position that you're in right now. And I remember, like, some of my mentors saying to me, Vaughn, you're going to be a millionaire. Right? And it's like, when they were saying that, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Are you just blowing smoke? Like, I don't see it, right? Because it's hard to see, but start to say it, start to believe it. Large sums of money come to me easily and quickly from multiple sources in the best interest of all that I get to keep, use, give, and spend joyously. Believe it, say it until it permeates your soul. And watch what happens. Okay, here's one. Here's one from Jonathan, and I'm going to tackle this one. Jonathan, you didn't make money, you stole money. NOVATECH does not trade Bitcoin or Forex. Prove it. You gave them money, and they gave that money along with interest to older accounts. And you got paid money from new suckers giving their money to NOVATECH. Where's your proof? You did not invest anything. You gave your money to criminals who lied to everyone, saying that they were investing all that money when in fact they simply robbed Peter to pay Paul. Oh yeah. You sound real smart there, brother, but you don't have any proof. You were talking about hackers being dishonest, but you are worse than dishonest with this ruse, making people believe you invested in Forex. Yeah, dude, you don't know me. Right? Can you prove anything that you're saying? No, you can't. That's why you want to come on here and be a YouTube detective, an internet detective. You come up with your little pet theory, your pet philosophy. You post it on here. Why? Probably because it makes you feel good about yourself. Why do you need to feel good about yourself? I don't know, bro. Probably because you've got some sort of, deficiency, right, that you're trying to make up for. And what I would say, dude, is, if that's the way you feel, you have a right to your opinion, but you don't have any proof, right? That's your problem. And all these, and you're never going to come back. You're never going to respond to what I say right now because none of you guys do, because you don't have any proof, right? What you have is a pet theory, right? Sounds good, right? I'm sure it makes yourself feel real good about yourself, makes a pat on the back for being a hero, right? Feels good to paint somebody as the bad guy. You're not the first person who has done it, right? And it's really, prove it, right? I mean, I'm living my life, okay? I'm traveling the world, right? I'm providing for myself. I'm providing for my family, right? I'm doing things that you can't do. You can't afford it. You can only dream of it, right? I'm living life on life's terms. You are living life on some fantasy terms that you've made up in your mind about good and evil and right and wrong. That's why you're in the position you're in, and I'm in the position that I'm in, right? You don't have one shred of proof for your accusations. And you're not going to, because there is no proof. Right? Show me some proof. I challenge you. But you won't. Probably never hear from you again. However, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for adding to my views. Thanks for helping me in the YouTube algorithm by adding a comment, so that way this is going to get out to more people. And as far as the Forex thing, go ahead and get the course, right? It's right there in the description. You can get it, right? If you're so smart and you're doing so well, $299, that shouldn't be any trouble for you to buy my course, see what I'm talking about, watch the course, and then see for yourself whether I'm actually trading Forex or not, right? But thank you for helping me grow the channel. I appreciate it. All right, Don said, thank you, Vaughn. So much appreciate that you always take time to read and reply to messages. You are seriously growing a community here, making everyone feel welcome. You guys are all welcome, right? And we want to grow a community here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? We want this to be a place where people are free to, say whatever they want to say. The host, your buddy Vaughn, is not always going to agree with you, but as long as you come to me respectfully, I will come to you respectfully, right? All right, here we've got a new one. New one coming in about NOVATECH. The vile, crooked, fake Reverend Cynthia and her idiot husband Eddie we've never paid anyone petty on. Need to rot in prison, then rot in hell. Wow. It is possible prison is already happening. Or it is possible that since they've ripped people off all over the world and that countries, especially outside of the U.S., are known for vigilante justice, that people in whatever country the losers fled to are taking care of them. Can someone pass the mustard, please? Ugh. Dude, you sound like a nasty person. Favorite Music Man said, Project 25, any news? I said I will check on this and address it in the Q&A, which I did. Billionaire Love said, how do I send an affiliate link with LiveGood? So to send an affiliate with LiveGood, to send an affiliate link, you actually have to sign up as an affiliate. Okay. I will say this about Lady Luck Club. She gets a lot of... Lady Luck Club, you get a lot of back and forth going on in those comments. Jeez. She said, LOL, I'm here for the hollering. NOVATECH hates my guts. If that's the case, I obliterated DAP, and there is more to come. Yeah, Lady Luck Club posts a lot of interesting videos, guys. You guys can check her out at her channel there. Joseph said, the true question is, what kind of whip will the Pettions buy next with your money? Right? Is it a Bentley or a Jag? I said it's a Bugatti. What color is your Bugatti? What color is your Bugatti? I'm the top G. What color is your Bugatti? All right, here's a cool quote from Albert Einstein, shared by Joseph Johnson. Great spirits have always encouraged violent opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding the man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices and chooses instead to express his opinions courageously and honestly. That's a cool quote, man. I like it. Andrea said, breathe, Vaughn, breathe! Shout out to you, Andrea. Andrea has been rolling with the channel since the beginning. A loyal subscriber. Appreciate you, Andrea. Blue Sky said, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. And sometimes it's better to take your money and run when everything appears to be going just fine. Guys, that's a great point, and that's why I say withdraw early, withdraw often. This was one from Darren. He's saying that the link from the NOVATECH back office Telegram is gone. So take that for what it's worth, guys. Wycliffe, what's up, Wycliffe? Good to hear from you, man. Always appreciate you. You're only allowed three simultaneous withdrawals from C12, and that's what I do. I've got 3 cooking right now, and once those hit, I'll do 3 more, so on and so forth. Large sums of money. Michelle, you are crazy. Don't ever forget it, right? Don't ever forget it. Sometimes I scare myself, Michelle. Shanta said, geez, bring it down 1,000. Can't do it. CC said, did this geek attend the same Intel and PSYOP training as Alex Jones? Well, I didn't even know who Alex Jones was until I read your comment. And then I Googled it. And you know you love it, by the way. And yeah, I didn't think I was dissing Alex Jones. But if you're trying to make some sort of comment against me, I mean, you know, keep it up. I'll just block you. I mean, you know, if you want to be respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you, right? If you want to come on here and talk trash, you know, whatever. Let's just keep it PG. And I don't know, but it's like I said before, you know, let's just not go full stalker mode, okay? And then we'll be fine. Yeah, this is one from Roxanne. Hey, Mr. V, thanks for the transparency. Sometimes you don't get with some of these platforms, especially you know who. Keep it up the good work. However, by telling us these platforms start their rug process, it's never a good sign. They all start out like that, hanging with you, Vaughn. Well, listen, here's the reason why. It's because I want you guys to realize that rug pulls could happen at any time. Right, and that, you know, we've got to understand the risk involved when we're getting involved with crypto trading platforms, right? The risk is always there, right? And that's why, you know, if you do this the right way, you can, you know, benefit from these platforms, and you know, that way you if it does rug pull, you've made some money and you're not getting the short end of the stick. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. Eddie said, I like that shirt. Oh, yeah. Okay, Eddie, you're being nice to me now because you know I need some encouragement after what your Nuggets did to my Lakers. I got you, brother. I got you. Keem said, the first few minutes of your video was a WWE promotion. I'm definitely subscribing to your page. Thanks for the sub, Akeem. Don't worry, I won't let you down. It's just I can't help it sometimes, right? It's just who I am. All right, the Flight File said, I hope NOVATECH gets back on track. Hey, I hope so too, man. I really do. It just doesn't look good. That's all I'm saying. And Blue Sky said, the house wins and we win about Sportsbook Partners. That's right, guys. When the house wins, we win. Guys. hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, drop me a comment. Let's grow the channel, right? Let's flex on the haters by growing the channel. Also, guys, don't forget to sign up for my trading course. The link is in the description. I teach you my personal trading strategy. It's achievable, attainable, it's sustainable, and it's how I made more than I've ever made before. It's my personal strategy that I use trading binary options. It's profitable. It works if you do it just like I lay out in the course. The course is $299. Also, there's a supplemental Patreon that you can join for $49 a month, where I share 1 hour of trading every single week, where I actually go into the markets, trade with real money, and I show you guys that my accounts are growing using the trading strategy. Also, sometimes it helps just to watch the strategy and to see somebody using it successfully. So link to that is in the description. As always, guys, I appreciate you guys. This has been the weekly Q&A session and a little bit of a recap on some of the platforms that I'm involved in here at the Unlimited Freedom Network.